Hey my gorgeous Tauruses. So before I start, the website's had a revamp, so go and check that out. There is some new types of readings on there. There's also a 2026 reading, which is very, very limited spaces right now. So go and check that out if you feel drawn to it. And this week I have gone for the Rider Waite. I don't know why, I feel like we need a bit more of a grounded tarot deck. I keep saying the energy has been skewy, and I keep saying I don't know if that's a word or if anyone else uses it, but I use it quite a lot. Like my mind, I always say, oh, my mind's feeling skewy when I've got a lot on my mind and things like that. I'm probably just creating my own language, but you know, it is what it is. So Taurus, let's see what's going on with my Tauruses. This week's energies. Oh my God, I've got such an itchy nose while I'm channeling today, so ignore the nose hitch. I'll end up with a bright red nose by the time I finish the readings. For my Tauruses, where are we going? We've got the Empress, Taurus energy. You're manifesting, you're sowing the seeds. This week you are majorly sowing the seeds in order to be able to reap what you've sown. You could also be reaping what you've sown this week as well. Bringing something in, something comes into reality, what you really, really wanted. So let's have a look, we're in your energy. So we've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse as the main energy. So we're starting with double three there. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm not stepping foot in that building, or I'm not doing that. I don't want to be around those people. I am not willing to, and it's not in a bad way. It's just in a more, you're being in your true Taurus self, so you're not being fake. So in a sense, it's like, if somebody's done something, like, fair enough, but I just don't want to be in their energy. Do you know what I mean? So, and I'm not saying you're being choosy or picky. I just feel like you are making strong decisions for yourself, Taurus, especially in regards to other people. So your crossing energy is the Four of Swords. You may be overthinking certain things. The challenge is but it could also be more sleep. There could be sleep interruptions that you've been going through, and this week it's like, right, let's get back in routine, let's do what I need to do in order to get a restful mind space, whether it's meditation, whether it's journaling, whether it's sleeping more, getting on top of that, like my own cycle, my daily cycle, because we think more clearly once the swords of thought concepts out of his head. So we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy there crossing. You may have strong places in your chart. Always check something rising in your Venus. Why is it coming around for my Tauruses this week? Because we've got a Wheel of Fortune. So something is coming in this week that you've been manifesting, and it's because you're being yourself. You're not faking it. You're not sitting there with a fake smile anymore. If I don't want to be around them certain people, or I don't want to be in that building, I don't want to be around them work colleagues or that person or whatever, I'm going to do what's right for me. That's bringing that Wheel of Fortune energy in. So something pays off this week. We've got the Page of Cups coming in, so there's something new. It could be someone new, or it could be a new offer. It is an immature card, the Page of Cups, but when I say immature, I don't mean immature in that sense, in a childish sense. I mean it as in it's new. We've got a new offer coming in, and we've got the Hierophant. So there's a commitment coming in, whether it be in job, whether it be in friendships, whether it be romance. There's a new energy coming in. So some of my Tauruses could be going for job interviews, that type of thing, or going on dates. It is kind of an interview, isn't it? A date. I don't know. I've not been on one in years, but it like you're unlocking something this week. You're unlocking something this week because you know what you're willing to accept, and you're willing to say, like, do you know, that person's not for me, or that situation's not for me. I'm not just going to put up with, or I'm not just going to do because I've been offered it, that type of thing. I'm being not more choosy, but because you've had that energy of not putting up with, now it's almost like you're getting what you want, what you've expected. And then going forward, we've got the Hermit in reverse. So they're telling you it's time to come out of that Hermit mode. You are coming out of Hermit mode. We've got Virgo energy there. You've done the shadow work. You've got the lesson. You've already got the answers that you need in order to go forward with this. But I feel like there's going to be important, like, conversations, correspondence, that type of thing. Even with your correspondence, you're going to be reading it, or listening to other people, what they're saying, and it's like you're reading their energy. Right, you've just said something that's really given me the ick, so I'm going to say this, I'm going to tell you this. Did you mean to say that? Was that your intention? Because we are not going to blend if that's like how you speak or that's your intentions. You know, I feel like you're being very, not blunt, but you're being very yourself this week, and you're putting out there what you expect out of people, because your power this week is strength. It's to turn that fight or flight. It's to keep in that strong values of yourself. So this week is a week of valuing yourself and putting out there how you expect to be treated or how you expect things to work, and you know, your deeper expectations on a deeper level, because the outside influence is the universe is asking you to take a risk. This is something brand new. You're jumping in with both feet, and the universe is saying it's safe. Because you're in that energy of, I'm not taking no BS, I'm not putting up with no shit, I'm not, do you know what I mean? It's like you're open to the real offers. And they're saying, don't overthink it. Jump in, take the risk. A leap of faith is going to open these opportunities. Go with your gut. Because Spirit's hopes and fears for you, they just want you to be happy. They just want you to have that happy ending. I don't like to say happy ending, because we've still got, you know, what comes after the happy ending. We want it to carry on. So we want happiness. So they want you to be personally happy with your pursuits. And it's coming in because we've got the Three of Wands. And that is that trust and belief and that faith, that knowing and trusting and believing that what is meant for you is coming towards you. It's finding its way towards you. And it is, because if you're standing in this power like this and you're putting out your expectations to the universe, you are literally clearing the way for it to come forward. You know, but correspondence, the way you speak, the way you portray yourself, the way you put yourself out there, is going to be important this week. Also, the way you read other people, and you're just going to read them. You're just going to know what's right. No one's going to be able to get one off you this week anyway, but there's definitely going to be conversations that are going to be very interesting. New people, new energies. I like it's a Wheel of Fortune week. You're finally getting something that you deserve. I love that energy, Taurus. Love you lots. Bye.